I swear this used to be free once upon a time. Let's begin. Now, of course, depending on what service it is, 50p for 5 minutes can either be a good thing or a bad thing. For example, if you were lucky enough to get a lunchtime date with someone like Megan Fox and took her to, I don't know, a bowling alley who for whatever reason decided to charge that amount instead of paying per game, you'd more than likely be very happy to stay there all day. I mean, I personally would rather be somewhere else with her, but that's beside the point. Although, if you managed to take my girlfriend there instead, then I'm guessing the bowling alley would probably make about £1 before you run away screaming. But what Sainsbury's has done here is quite crafty in my opinion, and it has also annoyed a lot of drivers, if this story is anything to go by. Tibble, we need to raise money, but sneakily.
Oh, I know, sir. We could charge people to go to the toilet per minute.
Yes, very good. Now, I doubt that would work, but it's given me an idea. Well done! Well, I heard that if you click the subscribe button down there, then the 50p for 5 minute rule will apply the next time you fill up with petrol, so why not give it a push? The article says that Sainsbury's has announced that they will be implementing a new 50p charge for one of its popular services. Supermarket giants Asda, Tesco and Morrisons are already charging 50p for the service. However, customers have slammed the supermarket's decision on social media, because drivers who want to pump up their tyres will now be charged 50p for 5 minutes, according to the Daily Mirror. The service used to cost 30p for 3 minutes, and the 30p charge made Sainsbury's one of the cheapest costs for supermarket tyre pumping. One person wrote on Twitter, "The tyre pressure machine at Sainsbury's Banbury went up from 30p to 50p. It has always been 30p, now they hike it by 66%. Same machine, just a sticker over the price." Now, whilst of course some people may say, well, it's only 20p, what's the problem? I think it's more of the principle that counts, because in essence, yes, okay, that is a 66% rise. And I think customers are probably a bit peed off because they probably don't end up using the full 5 minutes, and therefore are more than likely paying for the amount of time they don't need. Unless, of course, you're using something like a minibus. It just seems a bit of a stealth sort of rise, doesn't it? Like a Jeremy Hunt sort of stealth rise, who may or may not spell his name with a silent C. And although in the past I'm sure these services used to be free, to try and get people to think, I could do with some petrol while I'm here. They, along with car washers, do make garages quite a bit of money nowadays, I'm guessing. Which, speaking of which, will probably also go up soon. No doubt adding to the cost of living crisis which seems to be going on everywhere at the minute. It just makes me wonder what could be next. Maybe a checkout person charge for anyone who doesn't actually want to use a self-service checkout, no doubt. Although I hope I just haven't given them idea. Sorry if I have. The update comes after the boss of Sainsbury's warned shoppers are watching every penny and every pound as the food prices continue to rise. Chief Executive Simon Roberts said, "It's a tough year for millions of households who are battling against sky-high energy bills. The supermarket recently revealed its pre-tax profits fell by 8% to £340 million after being hit by higher costs and higher wages. Sales rose by 4.4% to £16.4 billion in the 6 months ending September. Well, just £340 million, that poor company, eh? So anyway, whilst Sainsbury's appear to be raising their prices by stealth, it seems as if Lidl has been peeing its customers off in a completely different way, and one which will probably more than likely spread to other supermarkets and become permanent. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.